Alright, how you guys doing? My sim apparently isn't showing up. That sucks. Oh, no, it just took it a really long time. Okay, that was probably the longest I've seen yet. No, not game crash. It just took forever to appear this time. OBS sometimes takes a minute to capture it. But bro, look how dirty this plane is. This plane is filthy. Oh gosh. Screen wouldn't lie to you. Well, so you know what that is? It's that literally is a piece of text that's just underneath everything else. So if I go like hide flight sim here, it's literally just a piece of text that's underneath that little screen in OBS. That's kind of how that works here. Bro, my plane needs a freaking wash. I mean, I know I purposely have it on here so that it gets dirty really quick. I guess the last few flights, you know, we'll go clean it up in Gary, Indiana or something. I don't know. It's crashing. Didn't actually sped the restart up. So Sky, if I do, let's see here. If I do this, is that it crashing? Yes, as burst strikes take their toll, it's actively dying. Oh gosh. Oh, you're hilarious, bro. Alright. I keep laughing at that. Alright, so today we're flying up to Milwaukee with the pilot club. Of course, you know, I start an hour earlier than most people do. Just because, you know, I have an hour to kill here between normal briefing time and you know, when I'd normally start the stream. So we're going to start and fly out of Indianapolis. Just follow, I don't even know what interstate this is. What is this? Interstate 52, or Highway 52. I don't know which. I think it's Highway 52. Yeah, wait, there's two of them. Interstate 65. That one makes a lot more sense, because that runs north-south through Louisville. Go check that out past Lafayette, which I don't really know how the whole thing works out here. It looks like it just keeps going up this way, past a wind farm. Don't drag the line. Keep following Interstate 65 up towards Gary, Indiana. If 82 is busy, we'll just skip right over it and not actually stop there. But then I'll go down through Chicago. You know, following the fly chart here, we'll have to be at or below 2,000 feet, hugging the coast here. Of course, don't get too far inland, because then you're busting the Midway Charlie. And at or below 2,500 here, or even lower, just so you don't accidentally bust the Bravo there, because that would be even worse than getting in the Charlie. Look at the oil on your left engine from the cockpit view. It's pretty good, yeah. Alright, so let's go look up the weather here. We're not going up that high in the sky. We're VFR, we're not doing too much. Once it loads. There it is. So it's mostly going to be a crosswind on the way in. Wind speed's increasing as we head up north. Oh, increasing and getting worse. I did look at the weather here earlier, and it's all out to the west. So we're fine to fly VFR today. Yay. That's always good. I mean, there's like tiny bits of clouds around, but nothing much. Like even here, looking at Indianapolis, it's wind calm, no clouds being reported. Although that's below, I think, 12,000 feet usually when it says sky clear. Or at least that's how some weather reporting stations do it. And so today in the land of North Dakota, you're yet again having snow melt. Jeez. Alright, got the battery on, the nav light on. Actually, don't turn those on just yet. And these need to be pushed. They have to be open. Down below you get the fuel, actually. My fuel looking like. And also you were saying to look at the oil. I guess that is a bunch of different things just on the wing there. But fuel.
I'm gonna reset my computer real quick. I have no idea what's going on. I have an update, so I'm gonna do that real quick.
I'll load up the tip tanks there. Rest should be fine. Got 50 today, gotta love. Hemp swings, yeah. You've had to see any snowfall this year? Me neither. Down here in Louisville, it's gotten pretty close to snow temperatures, but nothing's come down yet. Secret reverse donate button. You just wait, what? And in your area, so charging you for clearing a Mig Alley? Wait, charging me for clearing Mig? What the hell is that? It gets the roads to be nicer, you hope. Yeah. Bro, salt is all the southern states know how to use. They don't know how to do anything besides salt. It's kind of funny how that works. Alright, I'll bring this up just slightly. We'll start the right side. And it looks fine to me. We'll get the other side started. I never believe the BS I tell you about the pre-treatment crap. All it does is make it worse, really. Well, I mean, when it comes to snow, I don't think it makes it worse. When it comes to sleet, yes it does. Like anything where it kind of somewhat rains before it snows, yeah, it's just gonna make it worse. Alright, and the other alternator on. Bring that back. All the avionics on. The beacon was supposed to be on and I forgot. But this sort of beat preheat on the roads in Fargo 1 year. Your all-wheel drive daily driver wanted to do anything but stay straight. Let's see here. We'll go VFR. That's not VFR. There we go. Tower is like 123 point something? Oh no, 120. I'm probably thinking of the departure frequency. 13425 for the ATIS. Probably you think they did move away from it, thankfully, that's good.
Visual approach runway 23 left and runway 23 right. Simultaneous approach is in use. Notices to air mission. All aircraft read back all runway hold short instruction. VFR aircraft say direction of flight.
Wait, what?
Advise on initial
That doesn't seem right.
You have information kilo.
My main tank's being really low.
Indianapolis International Airport ATIS information kilo 2354 Zulu. Wentcom.
Oh, you know what it is?
Visibility 10.
I put it on the ox tanks, didn't I?
2000. Temperature 8. Dew point -3. Altimeter
Oh, and that cut the engines. Oh,
3062.
crap.
Visual
Or maybe?
approach runway 23
No,
left
only one.
and runway 23 right. Simultaneous approach is in use. Notices to air mission. All aircraft read back all runway hold short instruction. VFR.
You know what? Crap. I should have had my notebook out before even trying to tune the ATIS. Yeah, Neating, how you doing? ATIS, you don't need to read back. Yes, I know, but I'm gonna forget the letter if I don't write it down, and I get the altimeter there, so have that and don't have to go back and listen to it again.
Left and runway 23 right. Simultaneous approach is in use. Notices to air mission. All aircraft read back call runway hold short instruction. VFR aircraft say direction of flight.
We get the
Advise
random
on initial
things.
contact. You have information kilo.
Shoddy memory. Yeah, I have bad short-term memory, bro.
Indianapolis International Airport ATIS information kilo 2354 Zulu. Windcom. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 8. Dew point -3. Altimeter 3062. Visual approach runway 23 left and runway 23 right.
And I got it all. We're good. Alright, so 30. Bro, the altimeter's gotten even worse since yesterday. Holy crap. That's crazy. Gotten even higher. Oh wait, then I gotta come over here. We don't need them hectopascals. We need our freedom units.
United 2456, welcome to Indianapolis, exit right when able.
Back to 3019 up here? Oh, okay. Well, you know, really, a higher altimeter is better for climb performance. No, bro, if you want... Oh, wait, no, is it the other way around, actually? Is it a lower altimeter with better climb performance? I thought it was higher. Because higher means the air's thicker, right? So you get better climb performance.
United 2456, you package to the terminal via Charlie uniform. Have a good night.
I'll be a Charlie uniform. Good night, yes, 2456.
Oh, I didn't even realize there was another guy coming in.
That update's a while.
Hmm. Lowers warmer. No, it's not higher is colder, lower is warmer. It's air pressure, bro, not temperature. Yes, colder temperatures, generally higher altimeter, but it's two different things.
There's Malicious One, you going to Rochester.
Yeah, Malicious One's always doing his own thing.
Yeah. I just saw him up here.
Yeah. Alright, you know what? Do I even really need runway 32 or 23 right? Go all the way down to 32 maybe. If you compress air, does it get colder or warmer? It's warmer. At least it should, because the molecules are more active. What? That's bullshit, bro. He's trying to trick me. That's all I know.
Do planes fly?
Yes, planes fly.
Whoa.
Notch of flaps down. Unless they move, the colder they are. I mean, yeah, that is how that works, yeah.
I'm going up to flight level 570. Yeah.
What airplane are you flying?
C Air Citation X. This thing can do it. The pack system is strong enough, and its engines are strong enough.
Yeah, I bet it can. And Indy Tower Pilot Club, Tree 41, VFR request.
Giddy, Pilot Club 341, Indianapolis Tower, go ahead with request.
Yeah, Pilot Club Tree 41, holding short of golf over at Millionaire. I got information Kilo, request VFR flight following to Gary, Indiana. It'll be a Golf Yankee, and it'll be 6,500. Oh, and I guess I should have given him aircraft type too.
341, VFR departure out of the Charlie up to the Gary Airport. Flight following, you'll pick it up the Chicago Center. Departure is approved to the north. Maintain initial
What is this
VFR at below
phraseology, bro?
2,500. Departure frequency will be Unicom and Squawk 4030.
Okay, we'll maintain VFR below 2,500, squawk 4030, and we're ready to taxi, Pelican 341.
Welcome 341, runway 32, taxi via Golf, Mike 3.
Golf Mike, Mike at tree, runway 32, Pelican 341.
Verify. Second plane maker.
When mom says not to touch it, don't touch it. Wait, what? You say don't put your hand near objects. Can absolutely remove fingers or hands. This is why if you, for instance, have a nasty accident regarding a cutting system using a water jet, you won't feel a burn? Actually, let me get my lights extended here.
How the hell does plane maker work, but X-plane doesn't?
Good for you, bro. I literally like rarely have have problems with like flight sim here.
Didn't you have a problem like a couple weeks ago?
I'm not actually sure really what that was. Cause like uninstalled that on, reinstalled it, and like it seemed to work. I really don't know what was causing that. Just, I guess, magically started working. Maybe it was a PC restart that fixed it. I have no idea.
And Posco 341, just quick update for you. Chicago Center is now closed, so you won't have flight following this evening.
Okay, here we go. Now X-plane's work.
I'm sure they'll be back eventually. Darn. Maybe I can go confuse midway ground asking for flight following while I'm already in the air. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I feel like that's a dick move if you're knowingly doing that. You know, the Indianapolis scenery always does look pretty cool. Pay where you get here. Oh, and there's that other guy that's just been kind of idly sitting by.
One time,
What do you say?
I decided to fly Southwest A320 flight following to O'Hare from Midway.
Oh, apparently that's Comlux down there, all the way at the end.
And when I was in the air, I contacted delivery, asking for flight follow.
Why?
Because I thought, since it's delivery and that's where you get your clearance and stuff, you would get your clearance and flight following.
He probably got so confused. I don't see you on my scope. But then again, they don't have to see you on a scope to give you clearance. Because there is, you know, controllers you would call. It's usually not in the air, but, you know, one's on the ground on a phone number departing out of like an uncontrolled field.
Pilot Cup 341, wind calm, fly runway heading, runway 32, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading tree 2, clear for takeoff, Pilot Cup 341. Just realized Melvin is stalking you. Flying to Rochester, he's departing Rochester. That's really a small word? Yeah, it is. Especially if we're all just in the US. Now, if I remember right, since the last flying stream here, I went and increased a bunch of flight sim settings. Since I'm mostly just CPU limited.
That's why.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. Yeah, but I increased a bunch of settings that shouldn't have a problem with my CPU being not as good. Oh, shit, my lights.
My graphics card pretty much failed the other day.
That sucks.
I was running two
Oh,
games
there's
at once.
literally ILS antennas right next to, oh shit, right next to the runway there. Or not ILS antennas, that was the like runway centerline strobes or whatever you call them.
Navigate.
That's not a navade.
Well, that's what someone else licensed you from.
I don't know, bruh. I was looking all around, so it was a bad takeoff. I know.
Pilot Club 341, departures offline. Change advisory frequencies approved. Have a good flight.
Having your change approved, Pilot Club 341. 122.8, here we go. Am I already? Oh, I was about to say, you know what? We're gonna go over here and check out Eagle County real quick. Or Eagle Creek. Yeah, Eagle Creek. Just because I want to. Good question, Florida, is if Toronto Thursday brings a lot of traffic to ZOB. That's why you picked Rochester, thinking COB might staff up. And it's not really one of those that they're required to staff up or anything, I don't think. Ah, stop freezing, bro, come on. Yeah, because I increased the, like, render resolution thing to about 1.5x of what my current screen is. You know, it's not, like, 4K that you can max it out to or anything like that. It's, like, under 2K, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, above 1080p that I put it up to. Right there's Eagle Creek. You know, it's an airport that there's certain procedures Indy Tower has to do if Indy Approach has to get someone in here on an instrument approach. They had to tell them, you know, block Eagle Creek, or what's the other one? Block Eagle Creek runway 3, I think was the other one. Specifically just for runway 3. You just basically block the whole northwestern part of Indy and don't let anyone go that way. Not rare car because if it's known to increase traffic tours want to get in the action. Not always, not always. I remember landing a float plane on the little lake there once. That was pretty interesting. Alright, now where's that road I'm supposed to follow? The tack chart makes it slightly difficult to really see. Let's turn off that. Alright, it should be off my right.
I think I'm currently RAM limited. Something's happening.
Oh, Cincinnati traffic inbound for arrival runway 18 center, 70 miles out. Qantas 21 Super, even though VPilot says they're Qantas 20. What the heck?
I've seen them before. I've seen him before.
You sure it's the same guy?
Yeah.
Wait, looking at VatSpy?
Yeah, I landed in Toronto once and he was landing. He just kind of
Super.
sat on my runway for like 20 minutes.
Bruh.
See if I can find him.
He's southeast of Cincinnati.
Yep, found him. Same guy. He's an X-plane. It's the shitty, it's a shitty A380. Also, he's not 70 miles out. It's more like 20.
No, he was probably 70 when he sent the message. Now he's 60. What, Volantra doesn't have a tool where you can see how far things are? Yeah, they just got to vector himself and all that. So, you know, add 5 miles or something.
And it just gives me the distance between him and the airport.
No, direct. Alright, you know, let's go ahead and do some autopilot. Up 1,500 feet a minute should be fine. Pull back the power a little bit. Controlling flying tomorrow night. The FNO is Denver. Tomorrow? I'm pretty sure I'm controlling in Memphis. If I remember right.
Okay, well, the quick validation. That took 20 seconds.
Memphis, okay. Yeah, Kenny, so tomorrow, there is a bunch of virtual USAF pilots flying into Memphis, and then for 10 minutes, since I'm the tower controller, which actually I need to mark that over in Discord here, that I already put it on there, but there'll be 10 minutes that I get to like release the airspace to their air boss for them to do a missing man formation over the airport. It's kind of cool how that's gonna work. Because apparently their air boss will be in the Memphis TeamSpeak. So I'll have to coordinate that or something. You know what? There's the ATM here. You did a whole message thing here. Yeah, I'm just not gonna put the whole thing up on the screen here. Hey, that's not it. This thing. Got the conclusion of the flight. The virtual USCF will be conducting a mission man formation in Memphis. This will result in Memphis being delegated to their air boss. Yeah, and this is the ATM saying, I have authorized this. Maybe you should depart Memphis so you don't get mistaken as part of the thing. I don't know. I mean, you wouldn't get mistaken for me. That's for sure. Virtual USAF's air boss will be utilizing the position MEM-AB tower using frequency 125.6. Air boss will only be active during the missing man formation and will redelegate the field back to Memphis Tower at the conclusion of the formation. The virtual USAF air boss will be present in our team during the flight. So I guess that's during the whole time. We'll talk about specific coordination tomorrow if needed. I mean, shoot, I'm not gonna deny learning some new stuff, even though I know somewhat of what's going on. So let's see here. We've got. So their departure time is 2300 Zulu, and apparently they're gonna be going to 4 Zulu. They're coming from Andrews Air Force Base. But, you know, I'm loading up earlier on the tower. You know, it doesn't really matter that much. Actually, let me open up Sky Vector in private browsing tab so I don't mess up my current flight plan. You know, because then it doesn't save the cache or whatever it is. I don't know. So Andrews to Memphis. You know, that's a decent length flight, and they're going to be headwinds, so they're not going to be there for a little bit. It's probably be closer to that, like, 3 Zulu or something. That 2 or 3 Zulu they'll be there. Actually, do we know their exact flight plan? No. So if I pull up just a generic flight plan here. Not just flight 60K easy. Hey, Bobby Cat, how you doing? Oh, there's nothing there. So let me just do Reagan. What is Reagan National DCA? I'll just plug in this. You know, Auto Blues 3. It should be about the same, although the departure might be slightly different. But that'll give us a good indication as to what flight plan they might use. Yeah, totally. The winds don't exist. Sure. Sure. Imagine forgetting DC as IC. Bro, I don't fly out of there that much. Not as much as I used to when Slant Alpha controlled there like every weekend. Usually land between 1 and 2 Zulu. If you think you won't bother anyone, you'll depart someplace in Zulu. Be your ZHU flight. Bro, sure, fly to Memphis. Go for it. We'll give you the customary check gear down on final, if I remember to. Yeah, I know the major airport names, but sometimes you just blank on them. Let's see, where is the border of ZID and Atlanta? The Falmouth is there. Okay, so they're going through Indy airspace. Because the border's right there. And Falmouth basically being the center of Indy's airspace. So they don't gotta talk to Atlanta at all if they take that route. Never say gear down anyways. Well, bro, you should, especially you flying the military jet like that with a military call sign. All that. December leaderboard, even though I'm a visitor, I'm number 5 on their leaderboard down here. That's kind of funny. I'm a visitor and I'm number 5. Sort of cleared contact thing? No, the gear down thing is a legit phraseology thing. Let me go see if I can find it, and I gotta remember to turn up here when we get to Lafayette. Where's my thing? 7110.65. We'll just, I mean, it might not be in this. It might be in a different policy. You're not doing an overhead approach though? Ah, really? Oh, dang. Use it all the time at Ellington Field, your home airport. Oh, lost in space, how you doing? And yeah, bro, I've gotten full things. You know what? I need to go back and find this DM that a guy sent me a while back for like the full phraseology. And like at least screenshot that so I can go put it in a cheat sheet for later. Who was that? Going through my DMs. Anyways. Oh, that's just appears up and down. So yeah, it's probably in a different policy for the FAA. Find this guy. Who the hell was it? Maybe Discord like either deleted my DMs from a while back or something. Or... Sorry, the number you have dialed has been changed. Phone operator voice? What? About cleared, always doing military plane and op things. Yeah, he's always doing random stuff. For all we know, it could be him practicing for stuff he's doing in real life. Like he gets partially briefed on a mission he's gonna have to do, and so he just goes and practices it on VATSIM, just in a different part of the world.
Not a bad idea.
Well, I mean, if someone really figures out what you're trying to do, then you know it could be considered like leaking military secrets or some shit. So I don't know if that's the best idea.
I think VATSIM players will realize.
Never know, bro.
It's true. You never know.
Who the hell is the dude that I sent a message to? I don't even see it anymore. I don't don't think I'd close the DM with him. Would have screenshotted the thing if I did.
Dang, no Memphis Center.
Yeah, not for now. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing in my DMs. What the heck? Except Skyman's in my DMs. Of course. Dude's over here like, ooh, DMs is open, free real estate. And I got a message from something now. Oh, it's Cross Hyperroof flying out of Milwaukee to Kansas City, I'm pretty sure that is. OKC. Alright, so gonna keep following the same road. Oh, that's 41. What crap, did I miss something?
Wait, did you just say OKC is Kansas City?
Is that not it? Am I dumb?
No, it's Oklahoma City.
Oh, well, apparently that's where he's going. Or maybe this changes to a different highway. I thought it was I-65 all the way up. But I guess not. And it's I don't know, bro. God damn. Oh, wait. I see what I'm doing wrong here. I'm supposed to turn right a little bit.
I don't know how you
Oh, there's a big old stadium. Oh, and there's Lafayette. Indiana University. Or Purdue. And basically the same thing, right? Not really. Anyways, the highway I'm supposed to follow is over there. Let me turn right a bit more. Starting the event early? I always do for flying Thursday. Not even close to the same. Bro, I don't care. It's fine. I'm in the same ballpark. The same Arctic.
Are there no arrivals into Milwaukee?
No, there's at least 5, 6.
So I don't get any on my
Then there's me that's going to Garrett Regional. And then I'll go to Milwaukee. You know, I debated on buying that, what was it, Derzeki Design or whatever the hell, the people that make that Chicago skyline scenery.
Oh, it's pretty good. I bought it.
Yeah, I debated on getting that. And I mean, really, I could have, and then every time that Oshkosh event happens each year, or every time there's a Milwaukee event, I just fly up the Chicago skyline. Get some use out of it. Actually, wait, I forgot to pull back my power here. There we go. Or not power, but the mixture. Well, it looks like Jeff has got a couple pilots inbound. And one that departed. Wait, is that the same Lauren that does Detroit? Just departed to Indianapolis? Possibly. They have a C1 rating. Pretty sure it is the same Lauren that does Cleveland. Up, and here's all those wind turbines I'm starting to fly over. Dang, that's a lot of them. I mean, if you think about it, all this dirt and stuff that's on the plane, you know, that's probably like a few dozen pounds of dirt that I'm just carrying around with me. That's like my, oh, what is this? Jesus. Just sky.
Yeah.
Is it gonna work?
Discord DMs are
There it is.
easily accessible if you know the person you were talking to.
Oh.
Yep.
It's free real estate.
What does that what the fuck does that mean?
What? What does that mean?
Oh, fuck. What the fuck does
What?
that mean, Ryder? Huh?
I'm the
No
best
idea.
person in the world.
Did you say I'm the worst person in the world?
I said best, I
It
said
feels
best,
like
I
a
said
flight
best.
sim trailer? What, my plane? Also, Titus, were you just listening to the stream just then?
Nope.
Sky did a little thing with the text-to-speech guy. At the end of it, it's ASMR sounding. I mean, if you want to listen to it, I'll go play it again.
Okay.
This outside camera angles? What, this?
You should play it again.
Discord DMs are easily accessible if you know the person you were talking to.
It's free real estate.
Bro, that ASMR bit at the end, I was like, bro. Yep. Bro, I love how Skyman just likes to sit there and just mess with the TTS bot.
Shit, I would too.
It's 50 bits minimum. Which actually, right, if I remember right now... Wait, let me check on this real quick before I say it. You cannot share in your own channel. Oh, damn. Got me. I gotta go to someone else's channel to test it. Apparently, if you buy bits right now, it's supposed to be like you get more or something. I'm not sure. I remember. I don't remember what the percentage is though. I'll go over to Cross Hyper's channel. A lot of turbines. Yep. I go over there. Yeah, get bonus bits with every cheer. We'll cheer 10% or more for cheers over 300. So that's over 300. Never
So
mind.
how exactly do you use the TTS monster?
Yeah, use it.
It's a good question, and I already have a command that answers it.
See, I think I've used that before.
Bro, I gotta contact me from Chicago Center. Boy, I'm VFR. I don't need to contact you.
But
Maybe
like,
accidentally filed
do
that.
you type it
No,
out?
I mean
send
unless
it,
Jeff,
and
unless
then
Jeff didn't put VFR in
do
my
the
thing.
bit?
Yeah, Jeff, you missed putting VFR in my flight plan. What the heck, bro?
Ha.
You're supposed to put VFR / cruise altitude in the altitude box. Now you getting to contact me from freaking Chicago Center? What?
So, I've read that before. Do you type it out and then do the bits, or how exactly?
You hit the what you do? You type, or I mean, there's lots of ways to do it, but probably the best way I think is you type cheer, no spaces, and then a number of many bits, which is 50 minimum for the special text to speech thing, and then there's all that formatting on that page that it shows you can do.
Okay, so you.
Anyways,
do your
I got to talk to Chicago Center here. Someone messed up my flight plan.
Okay, so you do the cheer, and then in that same message. You
Yes.
type it all out.
Yeah, after the 50, you would hit space and then type out all the stuff. 10 minutes. Oh shoot, 10 minutes to brief. Yeah. Bro, you know, there's a few people in Indy that they always forget the VFR thing, and they come up to me on tower, and I'm like, wait, you're VFR? I'm like, bruh. I didn't, ground or delivery didn't mark it. I'm like, that doesn't help me. It is 12035, right? I'm not hearing anyone. Alright, where am I near?
My standby compass won't online. I don't need it.
Chicago Center, Pilot Club Tree 41, 17 miles north of the Boiler VR 6500. Request a flight following to Gary, Indiana.
Pilot Club 341, Chicago Center, roger, confirm squawk 4030.
And we are squawking 4030, Pilot Club Tree 41.
Pilot Club 341, radar contact position as reported. Descend and maintain 5,000.
And just to confirm, you did get that we are VFR, correct?
I did not, and it's not your flight plan, so I'll change that, thanks.
Bronc, pull the lever.
Bruh.
Wrong lever.
By Felicia.
Bruh. Alright, so should we just maintain our own VFR altitude for Pilot Club 341 in that case?
Affirm, Pilot Club 341, you can maintain VFR, proceed on course.
341.
Why the hell did it sign me out?
Forgot to switch to Unicom and just heard you? The fact that FF means it is VFR. Yeah, that. So, it's just one of those CRC things. In the altitude box, you put VFR / their altitude. And that officially marks them as VFR in the radar screens. Because there will be a V in part of their data tag that'll tell you they're VFR. He's just looking at his radar screen. He can contact me on all the people he needs to.
Merry Christmas, you know what season it is. Time to drink a beer. Shift the gear and aha, pass a queer.
2488, we are resuming time arrival.
Ooh.
77,000.
Yeah, bro, you need. I think you missed a space between gun and moist there, or something.
350, be vectors to the Alice, runway 28 left, correction 28 center. You can descend and maintain 7,000. Right, heading 350 into 8,000 and expecting vectors for less first rating 28 center, American 2488. 2488, it was 7,000.
What does the gun one even do?
7,000 breaking it.
Cocks the gun.
Okay. Wait, I don't even see that in the list of things you can use. You thought it was supposed to do that, but it didn't? Because I don't see that in the list.
No, I believe it does. So look at examples, that first one.
So here's the thing, you can only use ones that I've like gone and enabled. Oh wait, the first example doesn't, oh it does have gun yet, so maybe I missed enabling it or something, but there is just gunshot. Well yes, but not, you have to scroll down a little bit and it shows all the ones I've enabled. Maybe I've just missed gun here, let's see. Sound effects.
On clear.
Oh yeah, I missed that one, so now once I hit save, that one will be enabled. There's a bunch that just haven't enabled.
You just popped online. We're just holding. We'll hold short of 2-2 left.
What if I do 2 spaces?
United 87, Chicago
I don't know.
Center, Roger Whitmet.
Yeah, you gotta look at the ones that are enabled there.
Hey, Skyman, do you hear that?
Heading to take off United 87.
You hear me asking for your opinion? You're not even fucking forklift certified.
But he's a trucker now.
Yeah, but lot lizards don't count as bitches, okay?
Wait, what?
Southwest Florida.
Not holding a CDO or a tanker endorsement.
Yeah, 2389, Roger, stand by for
I
PDC.
still get bitches who definitely need a CDO, but they still carry their own head dump truck.
That's not good. Evening, United 1505, we're with you at 340.
Smoking forklift certified get you.
United 1505, Chicago Center, squawk 1123 if you're not already doing it.
Yostu, would you be interested in spending about $10?
United 2389.
$10 for what?
Give verbal if you're ready.
Buying a game.
I'm ready.
What game?
Yeah, 2389 cleared to the Fort Myers
Okay,
Airport by
this
the
ATC
O'Hare
control
Ace
just said
Mark
stuff
Radar
right when you
Vector.
tried to talk.
That is filed, maintain 5,000.
I didn't ask you, Ryder.
Correct, flying assist, top altitude 5,000. Expect 3501 minutes after departure.
Still early
Departure
access,
front
but it's
frequency,
$10.
walk
What is it?
1.
It's a post-apocalyptic
Okay,
horror looting game, kind of.
The Last of Us?
National.
It generates scenes of different
Minecraft.
Work for what's called the company. You never see a face. You only get quotas. You have 3 days to loot, sell, and make that quota.
Correct.
Hmm. And what's it called?
Left for departure. Call for
Oh wait, I think I saw someone playing this. I haven't actually watched that video though.
Left, do you mind if we do to right? I mean 28 right? Do it right at November 5. You can plan that.
Oh, this one. I've seen like a few seconds of gameplay.
It's fun, and make sure to wear a diaper because some of the sounds and monsters that start running at you. New underwear's needed. A mix of blasting in your pants because of how well they did it, and shitting yourself because of how well they did
Chicago
it.
Center. This is Gemini 1877. Like to take a 5-hour flight plan.
Gemini 1877. Chicago Center, Roger, stand by for PDC.
Roger, PDC.
Good Christian boy. And them doors are staying shut and then wait, what?
Yeah, 193 Heavy, Chicago Center, stand by for PDC. United 87, confirm squawk 3555. United
Briefing
1505.
Oh shoot, yeah, briefing, yeah.
Roger, perfect.
So I'll be back, Titus. Actually, maybe not. Actually,
Are you?
yeah, actually, probably not. Cause I forgot we actually have to like stay in the voice channel and stuff for this. It's
Right,
BS.
heading 180, American 2048.
But I'll see you later. Maybe for COD. Finally. Hopefully not too late. But I'll see you. Oh shoot. Yeah, hopefully not too late, but I'll see you.
Confirm with United 87, number 3355.
That should be 3555.
Oh, geez, 3555.
No problem.
Just checking in, we're passing through 4,800 for 6.
United 87, Roger, radar contact, climb maintain, level 38.
Oh, this guy's using multiple frequencies, I think.
Alright, direct Olin and...
Because there was no
380 for Unit 87.
Hey guys, how's it going?
like sound there.
Going good. How about you? Going good. Just getting started.
Just going down casually, 500 feet a minute. Bro, my chat thing over here on the tablet is not one to work right now, it seems.
Sky 1038, Chicago.
No, let's just go restart the whole tablet.
Squawk 3227.
3227, Sky West 1038.
Go with that. Then I can see my chat easier.
Chicago Center, United 2389, ready for push and start.
And 239, push start to your discretion, call for taxi.
200 at 4. Yes, that'll be runway 30.
Firstly, can everyone hear me? And
You're kind of like a muted sound there.
Alright, is this any better?
Yes.
Alright, so welcome all one to yet another Flying Thursday. I'm your host Dylan, and today we'll be heading into Milwaukee. Before I get into the actual briefing, there's a little bit of admin stuff that I have to go over first. Firstly, we have a flight crew lounge right here.
Chicago Center, Gemini 1877. Like, what is
I'll just eat the crosswind here.
We have some
Gemini is either 28 right, number 5 or 22 right. American 2488, turn right at 8300, intercept the 28 center Wolfudge, trying to maintain 4000.
Down 4000 right, heading 300 at distance, look like you're running 28 center, American 2488.
Make it 9 feet. A couple of things for admin stuff. Make sure to have push to talk enabled while you're in the Discord. It's required. Only people that are onboarded can take part in this flight. If you're not onboarded,
yep, that is how it works.
Out an SOP and read through it carefully, and then hit the little secret button near the bottom, and you will be onboarded, and you can take part in this flight. Anyone that takes part in this flight will get
secret button at the bottom. Well, it's no longer a secret since you're telling
those
people.
That use their call sign on the network will get 500 TPC points.
That shows we do. Oh wait, now we're seeing him.
Our flight deck. So when we're in mission-sensitive parts of the flight, like takeoffs and landings, we should not be talking about stuff that's not pertinent to the flight. You can wait until later, or you can move it to a different voice server. Be professional when you're talking.
So this will be a little bit of a crosswind. It shouldn't be too bad. It's only 4 knots.
And make sure when you're flying,
but who knows?
The flight plans operated by pilotclub.org in order to improve our exposure on the network.
Actually, weather.
I think that's about it for admin stuff.
Club 341, Gary Airport, Center 10 to 11 o'clock, 15 miles.
Inside, pilot up 341.
Club 341, wind 200 at 4. You can make straight in for runway 31.
So let's move on to the event briefing itself.
Yeah, we're straight in runway 31, pilot up 341.
So today we're heading to Kilo Mike Kilo Echo, which is Milwaukee.
There you go, now my chat thing's working. Is it not? I'm showing 30.
On the west coast of Lake
Yes,
Michigan.
it should be 30. Yep. It might have changed eventually, so the center control is just used to the old configuration.
The airport diagram looks like for Milwaukee, we have 5 runways. Based on the latest METAR, it looks like you'll be landing either 25 left or 25 right. With the runways running about 8,300 feet for longer. 25
American
left.
2488, 2 miles from Hazel, maintain 4,000, close to Avenue, cleared off, trying to center approach.
Don't try to land like
4,000 to 7, clear for last approach running 28 center, American 2488.
Like your 73s or A320s, that you should be able to land easily. In terms of weather, we aren't getting much wind from in Milwaukee. We have a nice slight breeze coming in from the southwest. Here at near the ground level.
Once it loads.
So once this loads, never loads. We're getting a nice, good
hand fly.
tailwind going north and then to the east. If you're like coming out of Omaha or Pierre, or even if you're coming out from something like Jackson.
2488, wind 2806, runway 28 center, clear to land.
We have what appears to
Clear
be
land running 28 center, American 2488.
center just north of Detroit.
Plane flies, nice.
If you're coming in from, say,
Chicago Center, Southwest 3402 is our frequency. We just pushed back at my way.
South 3402, give you a IFR clearance if you're ready to copy.
The ground controller already gave us IFR clearance.
Alright, my bad, I didn't realize you was on
have pretty much clear skies. We only
Just
have
stay with him then
significant
for the
weather
taxi.
off to the west.
He just logged off right now,
West.
but he said switch over to you.
So I wouldn't be too
Great.
worried
In that
about
case, just call for taxi.
ATC coverage.
Minneapolis, correction, Chicago Center, good evening, Delta 2604, flight level 350, 30 miles
We also
northwest from
Delta.
Delta 2604, Chicago Center, Roger, squawk 3571.
Should we?
3571, Delta 26.
Extra notch.
41, wind 200 only 30, clear for the option.
30 clear for the option will be a full stop at 341.
We have coverage there as well. So plenty of
Yeah, I'm gonna do a whole restroom break here because, as usual, I forgot to do it before the stream.
Chicago Delta 2604, I apologize, truck 3571, correct?
3504, I believe it was. No, I'm sorry, 3571. that's
Who's
correct.
got the beer card?
Squawk.
Well, it would be a search, but I don't think search is fine. So I'm gonna say
Delta
Stu has
2604, radar contact position as reported.
Bro, he never gave me the company card.
Oh shoot. Well, I guess it's gonna be on your credit card.
We'll just bill it to Surge.
Surge's tab, got it.
Alright, well, if there's no further questions, enjoy your flight.
Thanks.
Chicago Center, United 2389, ready to taxi.
Thanks for the briefing.
At 2389, runway 2 right at November 5, taxi by the terminal ramp, Alpha 15, November 5.
At the ramp, November 5, Alpha 15, November 5, for United 2389.
Just slightly low here.
Chicago Center, American, correction, 90193.
Yeah, 193 Heavy, Chicago Center, go ahead.
Forward 22 right from the runway.
There's a displaced threshold here too.
So for those that are interested in the help forum, there's a deep learning for NVIDIA subtopic that who
United
Tim
193
or somebody
Heavy for
posted
you,
earlier.
runway
It is phenomenal.
left, unless you need 28 right.
If you have an RTX NVIDIA card, and you can over-render
Stop
the
3402,
game at a
Chicago Center, runway
2.25 or 1.78 times your normal screen size, and then DLSS shrinks it back down. It is phenomenal.
Yeah, I tried it, but like all my avionics were blurry.
Well, I went through and there's some of the settings that he goes through in the NVIDIA control panel that also help with that. Like there's that smoothness setting. If you set that all, at first mine were blurry too, at around like 50-60%. I reduced it down to about 35. And while the runways look a little crunchy,
I'm
the
gonna go here.
avionics look great.
Or maybe not.
Club 341, exit right
keep-
when able, you can taxi to the ramp by Alpha.
Right, enable ramp via Alpha, tree 41.
With the pilot report, go ahead.
Delta 2604,
Some BS NVIDIA marketing. No, the thing is, I've seen videos of it. It works well. If it'll work.
15 minutes, it's occasional but pretty harsh.
Delta 2604, Roger, thanks for your report.
3402, ready to go at Midway.
Call for clearance, standby for PDC. I'll get you that to you shortly. Brakes up of 3402, wind 180.
AMD. No, we're talking about AMD GPUs are not on top. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
140.
And that's coming from someone that likes my NVIDIA CPUs. Just NVIDIA, it may be a bit more expensive usually, but they do perform a lot better.
Left turn at Golf, hold short, runway 28 right at Golf.
No, bro, DLSS, yeah, if you have older versions of it, it's pretty crap. But there's this program someone made on GitHub that you can use to basically force a game to use the newest DLSS version. And, like, it did look really great when I tried it with Flight Sim here, except for the fact that my avionics were all blurry. But apparently you can fix that. I just need to go do it. I need to fully watch that video there instead of just going and downloading the thing and thinking I'm done.
Aircraft, latest information, Bravo is now current at O'Hara, wind 280, correction 200 at 6.
Yeah, what's my fuel looking like?
3054.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a refuel before we take off here.
Southwest 3402, leave in 15 for 3340, 140 on the heading.
Southwest 3402, radar contact, climb and maintain level 390, clear direct to Lukey.
Direct Lukey 390,
Nope.
Southwest 3402.
Oh, you're saying the MMMM thing. I mean, yeah, most likely it's just like a whole bugged taxiway that this... Look at this, it's just 2. That sometimes the thing that I have that replaced all the taxiway signs, sometimes it does that. Must have been their just default filler thing on when they were doing all the signs.
Skywest 1038, Cleveland Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Change advisors approved. Have a good night.
Alright.
Skywest 1038, thanks. Have a good one.
Got the engines.
Chicago Center, United 87.
United 87, Chicago Center, go ahead.
You sent me, indicator.
Yep, I see you there. Yeah.
Oh, that shows my cow flaps are open the entire time. Rip. Oh, whatever. We'll be back here shortly. I'm gonna go take a little restroom break. If any of you guys need to, go ahead. Or even you can come join me here at Gary, Indiana. We'll go fly under the O'Hare and Midway, Charlie and Bravo. Or Bravo and Charlie. Get the correct order there. Buy some flyways, but I'll be back here in a couple minutes. You know, Epic, I was thinking of going to Osh before or after Milwaukee, but the only thing is I forgot to install the scenery for it. So I didn't think about it until after I started the sim earlier. Oh, Chicago Approach is on. Now, do I contact them if I want to go back out? Well, let's see. Yes, I do. Chicago Approach. Well, I want to refuel and probably clean the aircraft here, though, before I head out. Because it's very dirty. Oh, wait, it just cleaned it on its own. I didn't even click it. Okay. Well, now we have a clean aircraft. And actually, let me fuel here. You know, I'd rather have way too much fuel than not enough. Hydrate. Let's get the plane started back up. There's number one. Number two. Pull these back. Thing there should be fine. Avionics back on. We'll call up Chicago Approach 119.0.
Power Club 686, standby 1, let me find you here.
There we go. And then what altitude should I go up to so I'm avoiding the Bravo?
Gemini 1877, ready for taxi at Alpha 1, excuse me, ready for taxi.
About 2,000 feet.
If you're in the wide, contact O'Hare on 120.75.
2075.
Oh, there's an O'Hare Tower on now. Chicago Approach, Pilot Club 341 VFR request.
Pilot Club 341, Chicago Approach.
Yeah, Pilot Club 3 floated on the ground over at Gary. We're a Cessna 310 Salant Alpha. Request flight following up to Milwaukee. We'll be taking the flyways up the coast.
Pilot Club 341, state position at Gary.
We're... I'd say just off of Charlie and Alpha.
Falcon 341, runway 30, taxi Alpha.
30, taxi via Alpha, Falcon 341. So he didn't feel like pulling up a screen to see where I was. Which, I mean, you know, sometimes it'd be like that. I don't know if he got the flight following part, but... Or maybe he saw I already had a squawk because I was previously here, I don't know. Hey, Alpha... I've got to go out kind of Charlie here a little bit. Plane stopped flying. Was that beeping? Was that for you? What beeping? What are you talking about exactly? No, it was you? Of course it was. I guess they're just gonna keep me on the same squawk I already have. rest of the pilot club up to? And before I call them saying we're ready for takeoff, I'll look over on VATSPY. Just I'll get up here, hold short at the runway first so I'm not distracted. Not distracted driving. Shoot. That is an approach hold short. Isn't that? Wait a second. Is there another hold short bar up here? Yeah. Okay, that's a little weird. That looked like a full hold short thing here. But it's not. It's supposed to be the approach hold short bars, but I guess Flight Sim messed that up. Yep, as they do sometimes. Alright, we'll go set it up, pretend like we're doing a run up. Except we're not really. Not exactly into the wind, but it's close enough.
Chicago.
Forgot how fast your plane is. Let's see, we got Pilot Club 538 going in from Toronto. Couple coming in from 50 Delta.
The Citation X.
Nice.
Yeah,
X plane.
he's zooming.
Base plane.
How do you like it in there? Oh, you're in flight FSX?
I'm in X
X-plane, jeez. How do you get that wrong? 708 Papa's out there zooming. Oh. Jeff Green. SRD is Iron County, 10 northwest of Iron Mountain. I don't know where that is.
45 on the ground at Midway with the weather, clearance to flying cloud.
Central 225, stand by.
Flying Cloud. Nice. He never even he didn't even change my flight plan here on the ground. Maybe he'll do that when I'm in the air. Like karma for forgetting what the flight sim menu looked like on Flox's stream and calling it X-plane. Oh, bruh. That's funny. And Chicago Pilot Club 341 holding short runway 30.
Pilot Club 341, runway 30, wind 200 at 4, clear for takeoff, proceed on course.
30 clear for takeoff on course, Pilot Club 341. Don't make me grab them. Yeah, Flox uploads his VODs to YouTube and stuff. Although the chat kind of disappears with that. At least with me, the chat is somewhat still there with the little avatars at the bottom. Not the best thing ever, to be honest. Gear up. I'm just gonna go over and find the coastline first. Hey, Captain Saudi, how you doing? Come on in. That flaps up. And we don't need full power, just blaring. Oh shit, I'm already at 2,000. Alright.
File code 341, block 5146.
5146, pilot come tree 41. Just now remember, do you have a sub? Yeah. My radar contact or what? Alright, so for this...
To contact 5 miles north of your airport via Chicago, your altimeter is 3054. Maintain the VFR outside, midlight class Charlie, Chicago Bravo airspace.
I maintain the VFR outside the Charlie and the Bravo, pilot come tree 41. Which I'm already not doing the greatest job at that. 100 feet high, higher than I should be. Supposed to be at about 2,000 for the flyway here. What sucks is I can't display flyways on my tablet. So I just have to reference them here. So right here, at or below 2,000. Over here, at or below 2,500. And then at or below 35, and then out to the Bravo.
Okay, Yankee crossover 31. It's 225.
Actually, the overlay, we gotta adjust that.
Chicago Coach Walker 612 with you at Haley at 6,000. Walker 612 Chicago approach, expect to RNAV Zulu approach, runway 22 left. Roger, expecting RNAV Zulu 22 left, Walker 6.
Alright, so is my power pulled back? You know, we gotta pull back this even more. We're burning less fuel.
Walker 612, proceed direct to sales. Direct to sales, Walker 612.
Now you don't want to be burning all... Oh wait, and I forgot about this earlier. Close the cow flaps. Those aren't just causing all the drag. And that should be midway over that way. Betting if you want to deal with a 4th BCF in the fleet for on air. You know what I say? I say you should save your money for, you know, maybe something bigger and better. Buy yourself a 7.4, although, or maybe not a 7.4, maybe a 7.8. At least isn't that expensive? Yeah, maybe. Picking the planes you can fly with what you got. Do you not have the premium edition of the sim? Yeah, that's why I said maybe not 7.4, but a 7.8 would work pretty well.
Down to 4,000.
Carry a bunch of stuff with it. Well, actually, there's not really a cargo variant in the sim, so maybe not. Let's see here, 3,000 under the Bravo here. Would the first wing program be good for someone who's new to IFR? Generally, yeah, because the controllers are kind of expecting that you're new and you may not know exactly what you're doing. I mean, I'm going to be most likely on Indy approach. I don't know exactly what position though. I just requested Indy approach. Shoot. As long as I don't get final.
Extension 225 block
3554.
I'd send it for a slot then. Yeah, do it. Go for it right now. Do it. Because the slots might close here eventually. Bro, Chicago looks very dark. Because it's all generic buildings, it looks like. Oh, I should have bought that scenery. It's the reflections look pretty cool in the water.
Chicago departure, Air Canada 314 with 2 climbing up to 5,000. Air Canada 314 Chicago departure, radar contact, climbing to 1.
And actually, because it's a Microsoft Flight Sim here, there should be Meg's Field. Yep, Meg's Field right there. That no longer exists in real life. They went and added that, and bro, there's been multiple people that they filed IFR to Meg's Field. And I'm pretty sure the Chicago Arctic here either lands them at O'Hare or Midway. Yeah, Mr. 26, how you doing? I can go up to 35 or 2,500 now if I want to.
Air Canada 314, direct JT Bay.
I just gotta make sure it'll stop.
Say again for Air Canada 314. Air Canada 314, proceed direct to E-Bay. Direct E-Bay, Air Canada 314.
Yeah, it seems like it is. I'm good.
Gemini 1877, connect Chicago Center, 120.35.
Yeah, Kenny's probably flying right now. He's also usually in multiple
Digit 225,
Twitch streams.
Turn right heading 270, climb and maintain 4,000. 270 up to 4,000, and ditch at 225. Air Canada 314, connect Chicago Center on 120.35. 20.35 for Air Canada 314. Bucker 612, 718, 3,000.
Yeah, my altitude's not correct there.
Is that United 193? That's confirmed. United 193, Chicago departure.
Don't go too far for a low hours BCF unleashed, that's good. You know what I'm gonna do while I'm in cruise here?
Zulu approach, runway 22 left.
Chicago departure, Delta 42 Heavy with you out of 2,600, heading 025.
Delta 742 Chicago departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000. Delta 742 Heavy.
There we go, ox tanks. While I'm here, we'll burn off of those.
Okay.
Not that full, but I'll have to watch it.
The 742 Heavy had a radio problem here. Can you give it to me again?
Delta 742, climb and maintain 15,000.
15,000, Delta 742.
Oh, you forgot I have the tack chart there. Oh, there's someone. Of course, if this was real Chicago, you'd probably see a lot more planes than this, even nighttime.
United 193, it's 1 o'clock, goes to my westbound. You need to climb immediately. You busted the altitude on the departure for the climb gradient. Oh, there's upper side climbing up.
Uh-oh. Someone's in trouble. The income generation, all 3 of the ones you have right now are going in for 100 tower. Oof. Yeah, you probably should get something.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm talking to them now. Just don't worry about it. No, I want to figure my clear the conference. Yeah, 193 affirmative. Delta 742 further to E-Bake.
Correct E-Bake 742.
Center 225 further to PQ, climb and maintain 13,000.
Direct to P2.
PQ 13,000, calendar 2 with the Tila.
United 193, connect Chicago Center, 120.35.
Flying over me, nice. I mean, I'm not going fast or anything. I'm mostly fuel saving. I mean, I could do even crazier. I could pull this back even more. Go slightly slower. 33 minutes to wait, and then you're bringing that baby home? Okay. Pilot code 686 for some reason is going to O'Hare. Wrong airport, bro. Probably not doing flying Thursday, I think. Yeah, I don't think so. Go controls MYR. Alright, let's look at this here. Currently no one. So there's no, even though there is Charleston there, I don't think he covers that area. We can go check SimAware to get a somewhat more accurate representation of the approach airspace. Yeah, they don't cover Myrtle Beach. Well, yeah, Jacksonville Center would if they were online, or Myrtle Beach Approach, but neither of those are online. What you thought, but you weren't sure? Okay. And of course, in knitting. Oh, look at that. There's Indianapolis delivery online.
Delta 742, connect Chicago Center 120.35.
Go 742 going center. You have a good night.
Visit 245 Center wants to apologize for the confusion. He forgot it was on kind of down with 120.36.
No problem. We'll go ahead and give him a call. Except at 225 too.
He's been on delivery below me once or twice. He only has his delivery rating right now, I'm pretty sure. You know what, I just realized the training administrator for ZID was supposed to send me a thing about doing training. I don't think he ever did that. Where is he in my DMs? There he is. Okay, he just said, give me some time to work on this, what the document he was going to send me. So it's, I don't know if you forgot about it or what, it's been 7 days. I mean, 7 days, you know, it's not that crazy or anything. Pretty sure he's like a pilot in real life and stuff, so he's gotta do that job first. Wait, scrap that. You're taking it to Memphis to get paid more than a return trip? And you'll have a plane to fly in your session tomorrow. Nice. Just don't get in the way of those military jets. Either cargo or fighters. You know, they don't like that. Don't get in the way of them. Then again, they don't get priority. I don't know exactly when you'll be home tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be busy. All these professionals flying in there. What the heck? Thing's glitching out here. Wait a second. There we go. Alright, let me make sure I'm gonna stay clear of this delta here. So I'm gonna climb up a bit. The 35 is the minimum I can do. Go about 800 feet a minute or so. Make sure to arm the thing.
Approach Walker 612.
No, for your life.
612, where do you park?
Stand by. Walker 612 parking, request parking at Concourse A.
Walker 612, turn left onto Kilo, cross all the thrill inspections to the right.
There's still 20 minutes for me to be to Milwaukee before I really gotta be there.
All 31 taxi to ramp Walker 612.
What's the wind looking like up high? I could fly back to Indianapolis. Or, yeah, Indianapolis.
Falcon 341, contact Milwaukee approach 118.0.
18-0, Pelican 341. I'll call him when I get right to 3,500. Do you know how to fix it? Honeycomb Bravo, the silicon around the landing gear lever is stuck inside the little hole? I don't know how the hell you did that.
Park Club 538, contact Milwaukee Tower 124.57.
You messed something up, that's for sure.
12457, Park Club 538, thanks.
I don't need you to send a picture. Milwaukee approach, Pelican Tree 401, 3,500 VFR.
Park Club 341, Milwaukee approach, welcome aboard.
At 3050.
341, Milwaukee altimeter 3050, Romeo current.
Romeo, and we're just picking up Romeo, Pelican 341. Visual approach 25 left. Landing 25 left, departing 25 left. They have visual approach, landing, and departing. Like, I don't know if you need all three of those. Or even Dylan's confused how you do that. I'm just gonna stay at 3.5. There's no reason for me to go higher. This is still a valid VFR altitude because I'm less than 3,000 feet from the ground. In my DMs, do I have to though? Not really. I mean, bro, it seems like you'd just be able to get, unless you have some fatter fingers than I do, you should just be able to get your finger in there and pull it out. Even get like a toothpick or something small to use to get it out of there. You just close out his DM, then you never have to see it. Get a little closer to the coast here. Alright, I have information on Romeo. It's 2-5 left we're landing on. Which works out perfect for me because then I can go to the FPO down here. That isn't the greatest, but it's an FPO. I don't even know what it is because Avflight and Signature's up north. Dude, maybe I can ask for the right runway. And go up there because I went down here last time. Down to whatever that south FPO is. Doesn't even tell me. I'm gonna request 2-5 right. Either from approach or tower. Probably tower, actually. And then, you know, if I was the controller, I'd have, you know, me just fly over the field into the right downwind. Unless there's no traffic, then just left base for the runway. But because there's a bunch of other traffic inbound, I'd do the overflight. I mean, that's just what I'm planning for, is one of those two options. See how that works. Or, third option, they tell me, no, you're getting the left side. You know what? I started drinking this big bottle of Mountain Dew that I got yesterday, you guys probably saw. It's, you know, a little smaller than a 2-liter. It's what you'd call an American-sized drink right there.
Milwaukee approach, good evening, Timberline 211, passing 14,000.
Oh, I thought this was the airport there for a second. That's,
Line 211, Milwaukee.
Batson International.
Information Romeo is current. Milwaukee altimeter 3050. Vectors for the localizer, 125 left.
Vectors for 1 left, 25 left. Information, Romeo.
Sure, he has Romeo, sure. Yeah, Ryder, tell me you didn't just go double-click the ATIS and say you had it.
Enter line 211, I'm sorry, what altitude did the previous controller assign you?
10,000.
Oh, brutal.
I couldn't find my notebook. I accidentally threw it.
How do you accidentally throw it?
I have a dog.
Well, my dog was eating it, and then like I went to reach for it, and he jerked it away from me, and then I accidentally threw it. So it's sort of like me throwing it with my dog.
And then he ate my homework.
Oh, trust me, my dog accidentally made me throw my homework.
Alright, what's field elevation? We've got 728. I'll have to go. What's pattern altitude? 728. We'll say 1800 pattern altitude. And to stay 1,000 feet above the ground, or 1,800 would be that. I'll go ahead and start descending a little bit. 2,500. And then from there I need 700 feet to pattern altitude instead of 1,700. I should bring back the power.
Pilot Club 341. Milwaukee Airport is at your 11 o'clock, 12 miles report site.
In sight, Pilot Club 341.
Pilot Club 341, contact Milwaukee Tower 124.57.
124.57, Pilot Club 341. Gotta sit here and scroll this for a minute. Should have already had it in. And Milwaukee Tower, Pilot Club Tree 41, 10 miles south, 2,800 descending. I'd like to request runway 25 right.
Pilot Club 341, Milwaukee Tower. Enter the left base for runway 25 right.
Left base 25 right, Pilot Club Tree 41. And that's how you do it. That's a good question. When does he start trucking? Could have said over the stacks too. You know, right there. It's on the chart. Actually, let me switch to just the section. Now, there's a bit of weirdness here. Company you signed with has you the day after New Year's. Oh, dang. Alright, pattern altitude 1800. No, really, I could just hand fly it. You know what? Fuck it, let's hand fly it. Oh, and I gotta switch to my normal tanks. Yeah, you would think they'd break him in for the holidays there. Oh, there's a whole crescent moon out there. Trainers on holiday. Oh.
Lock up 341, wind 230 at 9 overnight 25 right, code line.
25 right, go to land, Falcon Tree 41. Should go ahead and drop some flaps in the gear before I forget. There's someone, I just saw their light over there. That was not great. Alright. Can buy like a tree photo to make the right turn on runway tree 1?
Like a 341. If I'm making, yeah, make the right turn on 31, you're going signature.
Affirm, tree 41. Oh, maybe.
Roger. You can exit right on Foxtrot next year.
Right on Foxtrot, straight in, Pelican Tree 41. Or Yank, how you doing? Welcome on in. Missed the landing here.
Milwaukee Tower, Lufthansa 140, holding short 25 left. Lufthansa 140, Milwaukee Tower, wind 230, 90, runway, flight runway heading, runway 25 left, clear takeoff. Wind calm, runway heading, 25 left, clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 140.
Kind of a hard turn there.
Tower citation 527 Whiskey Tango, short 25 right, ready for departure.
Oh, look at that, it actually says signature over there.
27 Whiskey Tango, Milwaukee Tower.
With the scenery.
Hold short, runway 25 right.
Hold short, 7 Whiskey Tango.
That must be a part of the scenery because there's a whole thing next to him. Oh, it's just I forgot to pull up my cow flaps or to open them. Let's forget that. Alright, now I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go fly somewhere else. Oh, and I'm like a minute ahead of schedule. Dang. Could fly to Oshkosh, except I don't have the scenery or anything, so it'd be slightly disappointing there. You know, I could go do Indianapolis approach. You guys would want to see that. Although it looks like it'd be a bunch of departures. Watch you land. Where even are you? Or even am I? What's your bonus bingo round? See, the thing is, I'd only be up for like an hour or two. I don't know if that's really that worth it. Wait, am I looking at the right runway? Oh, it's just not showing all the lights. Like, that seems very short. And he's still a ways out there. Zaziru, how you doing? Ooh, that's a pretty cool livery. Look at this. This is 7 Romeo Papa. Look at his livery. That looks pretty cool. Now, if only this dude could approach faster, that'd probably be bad. Wouldn't be landing that well. I'm gonna turn on the sunlight. Or at least do something. I could see the water have some sort of reference to the horizon in drone mode. There we go. And of course, we don't have a citation X in flight sim, I don't think, so use a longitude, you know, it works. Oh, dude just dropped his gear. I'm like, he slowed down. Forced waving. Sometimes I wish I could get my controller to work correctly with the drone mode, but I've never really had it fully working or anything, so I just use the keyboard. Well, I'm somewhat decent at it. It's just it's not that smooth. All I know is this dude's low on the approach. Poppies are not happy. Now he's dropping even more. Up and there's a Delta something. Not exactly sure what that one is. Shit. I missed it. The thing slowed down too much on me. But he bounced and the nose went right back up. Jeez, why you gotta land so hard, bro? Worst landing I've ever watched. Even though I couldn't even see most of it. Anticlimactic, he smacked it on the ground. Bro, it was a bounce on my screen. If you really know how to land your plane, well, it won't do that. Even with the VATSIM desync. Alright, where should I go fly now? I was saying control on, but then, that's only 2 aircraft. The other guy's been sitting there the entire night. Yeah, Memphis Center's on. You know what? Let's go do some pattern work in like an L39. Go see if our delivery controller there knows what he's talking about when it comes to his pattern work and VFR clearances. Of course, change my plane. My usual L39. Red Thunder. And then I gotta change my controls for a jet. It's taking a minute here. Well, it's like not really loading. I do this and then, oh wait, no, bar's moving now, never mind. We're good. I'm about to show you how the bar wasn't even moving, but now it is. Bravo has like these little rubber protector things you use when you're not using one of the axes. What am I doing? L39. Oh, wait, I typed that wrong. Albatross. Alright, let's get the plane started. I could barely even hear anything in the plane. Gotta come down here, start the APU. I can really only hear it. Sadly, there's no indication in the plane as if it started. We're good. But the normal engine, you just look at the engine gauges. And hope you have fuel. Taking it a second here. Oh, because I forgot to barely crack the throttle. Now that one's starting. I'm just gonna go ahead and max out the fuel. I usually do, just in case, even though we're not going far or anything. Alright, now we're good. I'm gonna take this up to... Let's see, Indy's elevation is about 800 feet, I'm pretty sure. Need 1,500 feet above that. 2,200. 2,200 for pattern altitude. And we'll most likely get given runway 32. Or 23, right? I'm mixing up runways now. So I'll just set the heading bug for that. We'll mode C, VFR, and then delivery. Should be on 12875. And they are, you know what, ATIS 13425.
6. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 3. Dew point -4. Altimeter 3061. Visual approach runway 23 left and runway 23 right. Simultaneous approach is in use. Notices to air mission. All aircraft read back all runway hold short instructions. VFR aircraft take direction of flight. Advise on initial contact. You have information like.
We got Mike, actually. I want the winds.
Airport ATIS information Mike 0154 Zulu. Wind 150 at 6. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 3. Dew point -4. Altimeter 3061. Visual approach.
Yeah, we're good. Even though delivery, I don't think you'd call them in real life for pattern work. Usually you wouldn't be at an airport with them. They just tell you to contact ground. They're just creating your strip, basically. But we'll see how this guy deals with it. This delivery controller. Or should I do VFR out? Yeah, that's a little more practical for him. Because he can't just give taxi instructions or anything unless he's ground. So we'll go, actually, is center on? Yes, center is on now. So you know what? I'm gonna stay in the pattern. Maybe depart out later and stay under the shelf of the trolley. Well, actually, I still have to contact him anyways, whatever. And Indy clearance. Remember, tree 441 C Arrow Whiskey, a VFR request.
Tree 410 Whiskey, I'm not seeing a flight cancel.
Yeah, because it was a VFR request.
Okay, man.
Well, when you say VFR request, usually we're trying to give you information about what we're planning to do. Because, you know, obviously you can't see our any VFR flight plans if I've even filed one. Sometimes you gotta love working with the newer controllers. He'll learn eventually. He's probably never dealt with this kind of thing. You know, they don't teach you too much about VFR traffic in our ATC training, especially until you get to ground. For delivery, it's not much.
November 3410 Whiskey, are you looking for a flight following or anticipation?
This
I remember one Sierra. Here, we'll just go ahead and give you the whole spiel we usually give to any controller. November 341 Sierra Whiskey is an L39 Albatross. We're up at Millionaire. Information Mike. Request pattern work.
November 10 Whiskey, I believe you're contacting Tower 120.9.
Yes, but we'd still contact clearance and they generate the strip for Tower.
Roger, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, go ahead, contact Tower 120.9.
Yeah, 120.9er, November 1 Sierra Whiskey. So, you know, he's just got to learn. He just hasn't experienced it or anything like that. Got a 120.9er. Why am I freaking doing it there? 1209er. I can just type it. Is that 120 or is that one? That's 128. Dang it. No, wait, no. Nothing bugged? No, never mind. There we go. Let's go. But you know, I'm gonna make it daytime. This plane does not work well at night. Just because its lights, its exterior lighting doesn't do anything. Got Indy Tower, Albatross 341 Sierra Whiskey, Millionaire Sort of Alpha, Mike for pattern work.
Number 341 Sierra Whiskey, copy. Pattern work approved. Advisory attack.
I mean, we're short of Mike, we're ready for taxi.
Runway 23 right, taxi via Mike Alpha Alpha 1 cross 14.
Yeah, 23 right via Mike Alpha Alpha 1 cross 14 Albatross 1 Sierra Whiskey. See, I've told so many controllers this. You don't just approve pattern work, you just give them taxi instructions. You know, to really cut down your phraseology, especially when you start dealing with way more aircraft. Like up on approach. Maybe you want to do approach top down and all of a sudden you start to get a bunch of aircraft. You know, some of these little phraseology things will help you. I know Jeff is maybe listening, maybe. We're crossing.
2251, contact Indy Center 119.55, good night.
Alright, 1955, South of 2251, see you, thanks.
I'm curious, what does my flight plan look like now? If anything. They didn't change anything. It's still the same little thing I filed with an altitude that makes no sense. Get some VFR and all that. Yeah, the guy might have generated a strip, but you know, he didn't do anything in the database. Not that he needed to, because I'm just doing pattern work. I don't think we have any rules around what squawk to give them to give people right now. Previously, it would have been, what was it, 0240 or 30 or something like that. But now that CRC's out, it's a lot more difficult to just assign a squawk like that. But I don't remember if we're doing no squawk at all or a random squawk. Because it was kind of a word of mouth thing, our SOPs haven't been updated.
Number 341 Sierra Whiskey, Wind 1506, make right close traffic, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Right, close traffic, 22 right, clear for takeoff. Albatross 10 whiskey. Oh, that's a scratch. I thought that was a plane I saw out there. There's a scratch on my screen. On my windscreen. Tate. You're up. Flaps. And I bust him altitude. Dang it, I need to get better at that, at not busting right through the pattern mark altitude while doing that whole little thing there. Need to get better at, you know, pulling back the throttle earlier. There you go, 2100.
Number 3.1 Sierra Whiskey, wind 1506, runway 23 right, clear for the option.
Dude, you're clear for the option 10 whiskey. Unless he says to make a short approach, not really going to. I mean, I could. Need be. Good. Drop the gear. Laps. I know, pull up. Did you miss a landing? What was the rate? Not too great. The G's weren't bad. It was 1.15. I mean, that's not the greatest thing ever, but not too bad in my opinion. And that was in the Cessna 310. You know, now we're doing Albatross jet pattern work. Will require a gear check. What, this plane? Well, I mean, I'm a November call sign right now. So, yeah, not really requiring a gear check. Or, I mean, he could do it if he wanted to. The tower controller, Jeff. But yeah, not required. Oh, 1.14 won't, okay. Yeah, it's just the 310, it really wants you to have throttle in while you're landing until you're like 5 feet off the ground, or else it slams down. And I did that, so it could have been way worse. Yeah, that wasn't too great. Rotate. Gear up. I really slowed me down there on that climb. I probably don't need to put the throttle back to idle. That will require gear check? No, it's fine. This plane's made to be bashed around. It's a trainer jet. It's kind of made for crappy landings.
010 Whiskey, wind 1506, runway 23 right, clear for the option.
Yeah, 22 right, clear for the option 10 Whiskey. I think Ben's on center, isn't he? Yeah. And I'm climbing. I could zoom down to Louisville real quick. 1.37 Gs is fine. Have you seen how the Air Force, or not the, yeah, no, the Navy lands their jets? Like, have you seen the one GIF of some like Navy dudes landing on a normal runway? They don't even flare at all. They just slam it on the ground. But then it shows a clip after that of Air Force pilots. You know, they make it like the softest landing possible. Bro, these jets can take some landings. Easily. I mean, I know this isn't no F-18 or anything like that, but it's made to be a trainer jet. It's made to be landed hard. And we're a little high on this approach. What plane you in? The L-39 Albatross. I guess up top it's not saying the correct stuff. I'll try and fix that on the next downwind. No, it's not a 310, it's a L-39 Albatross. Now this whole looking thing.
United 9271 ready for taxi.
United 9271, good evening, Indianapolis Tower, runway 23 right, taxi via Hotel, Papa Bravo 1.
Runway 23 right, taxi via Hotel Papa Bravo 1, United 9271.
Right past the hold short line. Damn. Or not hold short line, the touchdown zone. Wrong area of the runway. I'm just not doing as full of a throttle here. Dang it, 100 feet off. Alright, so I'm on the downwind. Let's go fix the thing. There we go. Flying over Sheboygan? I don't even know where that is, bro.
So 341 Sierra Whiskey wind 1506 runway 23 right, clear for the option.
23 right, clear for the option, 10 whiskey. Time is it? You know, I know Titus, he was wanting to play some games tonight. So we might make this one a full stop here. 50 north of Milwaukee. Actually, you know what? I might go zoom down to Louisville real quick. Yeah, let's zoom down to Louisville. And tower number 1, Sierra Whiskey request.
Go for request.
And number 1, Sierra Whiskey request, flight following to Louisville on the go.
Yeah, stand by. No 341 Sierra Whiskey. That is approved. Stand by. No 341 Sierra Whiskey on the go. Fly runway heading.
Runway heading 1, Sierra Whiskey. I always forget to pull back the throttle, like right when I should, and then I start climbing again usually. Another thing I can improve.
No 341 Sierra Whiskey if you're intended altitude.
I need to balance the plane here real quick.
Number 341 Sierra Whiskey, what's your final intended altitude?
And we'll go up to... Here, what is it? We'll go up to 15.5 or 1 Sierra Whiskey.
Copy.
I was trying to think of, is Louisville east or west? And I'll stop it at 4,500. Pretty sure that's the altitude they usually give me here.
United 9271 holding short of runway 23 right.
United 9271 runway 23 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 23 right, United 9271.
Number 341 Sierra Whiskey, squawk 5516.
5516, 1 Sierra Whiskey.
Number 341 Sierra Whiskey, contact Indy Center 119.55, good night.
1955, 1 Sierra Whiskey.
Advise rate of taxi, you can expect 17 left.
17 left, still call for taxi, thank you, 085.
Indy Center Albatross Tree 41 Sierra Whiskey off Indy 4500.
Albatross 341 Sierra Whiskey, Indy Center radar contact, proceed on course, maintain VFR.
On course VFR, 1 Sierra Whiskey. It's west of Indy.
November 1 Yankee.
No, it's east.
Short of runway 17, number 1, ready to go.
Oh, you said west.
November 1 Yankee Delta, Indy Center, roger. Enter controlled airspace, runway heading, advise airborne. You are released, time now 0236 3/4. If not airborne in 5 minutes, advise intention. Okay, we'll clear for takeoff, and we'll fly the runway heading nod off and 5 will advise to November 1 Yankee Delta. See you soon.
And in the center, November 108 Papa, holding short of Echo with Kilo, rate taxi 17.
November 108 Papa, runway 17 left via Echo.
17 left via Echo 10 Papa.
14.8. Then I can pick it up from here. Normally you can't. I'm just gonna nav direct the VOR.
November 3410 Whiskey, you can expect runway 17 left at Louisville.
17 left, 10 whiskey. I just gotta make sure this thing doesn't bust the altitude like it likes to do sometimes.
Indy Center, good afternoon. Southwest 2525 with you, climbing 16,000 to flight level 290 near Goog. Or sorry, near King.
Goog? King? What?
2525 Indy Center, good evening. Climb maintain, flight level 290.
Up to 290, 2525.
Oh, over King. That's
Indy Center, good day,
one of the points out of
American
Nashville.
1171 with you at flight level 390.
American 1171 Indy Center, good evening.
With you.
And center November 10 Papa, holding short 17 left, right to go.
118725. Can I do two
November 108 Papa,
frequencies?
Roger, on departure, fly heading 270, runway 17 left, clear for takeoff, wind calm.
Clear for takeoff 17 left on departure 270, 10 Papa, thank you.
But then how do I use it? Audio, there we go. Oh, it didn't actually work. Looked over at VPilot. On to 118725. Oh, it's not active. Now it is.
Indy Center, Delta 2211, starting descent.
Delta 2211, roger.
All aircraft read back all short instructions and altitude assignments. Advise on initial contact.
Center,
You
hello,
have
November
information
1
kilo.
Delta, Kylan for 300 for 3,000, runway heading. November 1 Yankee Delta, Indy Center, radar contact, the Indy altimeter 3061. Make the right turn on course, climb and maintain.
Sky clear for 12,000.
Up to 280 on course, set right, November 1 Yankee Delta.
2.-7.
American 9630, heavy Indy Center, radar, airspace to the west for the ATC event.
Runway 17 right.
Correction, Kansas City on line now.
Simultaneous approach is in use.
Yeah, we're fine. I don't need the rest of that. Now we just get to sit outside and enjoy the weather as we cruise on to Louisville. And you know what? We don't need to avoid no MOA. There's the restricted area, we're passing there, and the one over here, we're not going to be getting in. I think that's restricted. No, it's not. Dude, I always thought, oh yes it is. 3403.
American 9630, heavy contact, Kansas City Center, frequency 125.72.
AC Center.
November 108 Papa, Indy Center radar contact. Proceed on course, direct Cincinnati, climb and maintain 7,000. The Louisville altimeter, 30.
And in descent November 108 Papa, passing 1,800.
November 108 Papa, roger, radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000. Left turn on course. The Louisville altimeter, 3062.
Dude wasn't even listening, I'm guessing. Uh-oh. No response.
November 108 Papa, Indy Center, did you copy my last?
Yes, I'm 10 Papa passing 2,400, no?
November 108 Papa, radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000, right turn on course, the Louisville altimeter, tree 062.
Right turn on course and up to 6,000, 10 Papa, thank you.
He said 7, not 6. Oh my god. Zeus is hearing what he wants to hear, so we'll see you later, Kenny.
November 341 Sierra Papa, Louisville altimeter, tree 062.
That's Sierra Papa, that's not my call sign. I mean, I'm pretty sure you meant me, but, we'll call him up here. And November 10 Whiskey is Kilo at Louisville.
November 341 Sierra Whiskey, roger, thank you.
While there's some silence there.
Delta 2211, leaving my airspace to the northeast. No further ATC presently available. Frequency change approved. Have a good one.
Actually, I wonder if Center is streaming. Because this guy does stream ever so often. I don't know how often. But he does. No stream tonight, it looks like. That sucks. But bro, look at that ground speed. 480 is not bad. I could go slightly faster. Just, you know, at the cost of more fuel flow. If I wanted to, I can go faster. It would get mad at me. Even though Flight Sim doesn't simulate you braking your engine because your stuff is too high.
KVF1, or correction, 2436 Indy Center. Radar contact. Got you 14,000, the Columbus altimeter. Tree 061.
Wait. I'm pretty sure I know who that is. I had them come into Nashville twice when I was learning the airspace. And I think they messed up their call sign. It's probably supposed to be UPS, but it's UPF. For some reason. Also, Ben, if you're watching the stream here at all, I don't know if you actually are or not. I know I'm high right now, and that's for a reason, because I can descend this thing super quick. Just fucking slower, yank the speed brake out, slow her down, get some flaps out, and just dive. It's actually real fun to do. I've done it multiple times. You know what? I should at least descend out into the Tracon.
Heavy contact, Kansas City Center, frequency 125.72.
Should at least start descending into the Tracon. And, feet per minute wise, we'll go 2,000. It's not gonna like that on the speed though. We'll pull back the throttle just slightly.
1878 contact Memphis Center, frequency 132.55. See ya.
What's this frequency part, the thing he's doing, right? The new one.
Southwest 2251, leaving my airspace to the south, Atlanta offline, frequency change approved. Good day.
Alright, have a good night, Southwest 2251.
We have Louisville in sight yet. Yep. Number 10 Whiskey has Louisville in sight.
November 1 Sierra Whiskey, roger, clear visual, approach 17 left, advise a 5-mile final.
We'll advise 5-mile final, 1 Sierra Whiskey. Cleared visual, Prime VFR. Let's just make straight in, 17 left. I don't know if he... Does he know I'm VFR? Surely he does. Yeah, because Jeff put the VFR thing in the flight plan this time. So it'd be kind of hard for him not to know.
American 1171, say again. American 1171, mind your push to talk.
Alright, we're about 10-mile final now.
November 11 Yankee Delta, Indy Center radar contact lost, time now 0248 and a quarter.
Just so I don't get a bunch of negative G's. You turn it over like that. And number 1 Sierra Whiskey, 5 miles.
November 341 Sierra Whiskey, roger, wind calm, 17 left, clear to land.
17 left, clear to land, 1 Sierra Whiskey. I've been idle throttle since I left like 12,000 feet. Laps 1. Laps 2. And now we're somewhat on a normal approach. It's a little high. That's fine. Like I just showed, I can drop this in like a rock if I need to. See Bowman from here? I should be able to. Yep, there's Bowman. It's kind of crazy that Louisville used to have 2 runways that were basically the same headings as Bowman's. So like I'm sure traffic interfered all the time. Might have full ATC tonight for your flight to Memphis. Nice.
UBS 5150 Indy Center, good evening, squawk 0561, and
Where
are you able to take an RNAV arrival?
Where are you flying out of? Said arrival, not approach.
UBS 50, 150, 17 left, unable. Runway 17 right would be better for your aircraft type. UBS 5150, sounds good to me. Can you take a star into Louisville?
What you got?
The mod, I believe it's mod 6 from Uncle.
Pretty sure it is, yeah.
Mod 6 from Uncle. Well, so set, I'll be right back with you. Good message.
Southwest correction 3139 Indy Center. Radar contact, flight level 340, got you 19 miles west of the Clarksburg VOR. Welcome aboard.
Wait, I bounced? Ah, dang it. Nah, I'm not turning there. I'll turn the next taxiway.
And Descender November 1 2 Papa stepping away for 2 minutes.
ZMP, ZAU, ZKC, and ZME for the Hither 3?
November 341 Sierra Whiskey, welcome to Louisville. 2 left turns, join Echo to the ramp.
Echo to the ramp, 1, Sierra Whiskey. RPD is just on the other side of MSC. Okay. Wait, RPD, is that uncontrolled, I'm assuming?
EVS 5150, roger, thank you. And I got your radar contact now, flight level 320, let's call it 43 east of Charleston.
I don't think that's one of the deltas. Yeah, Class Echo, alright.
Apologies, say it again for Thomas.
EVS 5150 heavy, I got you radar contact, flight level 320, 40, let's make it 42 miles now east of the Charleston Milwaukee.
Dude is slightly struggling, I feel like. Derek threw you off by saying cleared as file to expect radar vectors to my first point. Yeah, as long as you don't have a departure procedure you're following, yeah, we can just say as filed.
November 5,
I actually learned that down in Houston, because I started giving people as filed even though they had a departure procedure. And apparently if you say as filed, that invalidates their departure procedure. Because they need to be explicitly cleared via their departure.
November 544 uniform, can you take a shortcut?
We can take a shortcut, 544 uniform.
Direct Pocket City.
We're on runway heading and not direct first point. No, you're going from an uncontrolled field. You can, as long as they don't give you a direction or something, yeah, you can go direct your first point at your own will. You know, as long as you,
welcome back to Cincinnati,
you know,
3061.
as long as you comply with any kind of departure minimums you may have at that airport, at a particular airport. I was wondering why. Bro, there was one time I departed out of an airport with William Polly online on a 152. Bro, I was runway heading for like 15-20 miles. Because he wasn't able to pick me up on radar immediately. So I just kept climbing runway heading. He was like, oh, you can turn on course. Yeah, that's kind of where I learned that. Alright, let's go shut down the plane. There we go. Now it's quiet. No longer a bunch of engine sound. That happens with jets, though. Alright, I'm about to end the stream here. If you guys haven't already, come on over to join the Discord. Tomorrow I'll be controlling Memphis Tower for the virtual USAF, U.S. Air Force. A memorial flight into Memphis for a person that recently died. Try the sound of the Tomcat engine. Nah. Yeah, but someone that recently died that was apparently a part of the virtual USAF. They were a big part of Southwest VA. So they're going to do a whole thing and then even do a little bit of an air show for like 10 minutes. And that'll be pretty cool. We'll definitely be watching that in tower view, even though I probably won't see all their aircraft correctly. You know, as model matching does its thing. But if you've missed a stream or part of a stream, all the VODs can be found over on YouTube, as well as time lapses for air traffic control in streams such as the one that will be happening on Friday. And even Saturday, or no, even Sunday. Saturday, either I'm going to do Indy approach after the first Wings event, or there's an event over in the DFW area around Interstate 20 with some airports out there. Don't know which one I want to do. You guys just let me know over here in Discord which one you want to see. Of course, if it was Indy Approach after the event, I'd probably do the event, sign off, get dinner, and then sign back on. Or, I guess I could do dinner. Like, just pick it up earlier in the day or something. I don't know. Whichever way that goes. And let's see, who is online to go raid today? Cross Hyper doing his thing, Burst Sticks. Been refreshed. A whole bunch of people around. Go raid Dane Flats, maybe. Well, they've been going for 2 hours. Maybe they're close to ending it. Yeah, they're parked. They're probably about to end their stream because they only say Portland to Seattle. And what's going on with the Burstix? Cannonball run across the US. Be right back. The stream chat thing doesn't appear to be working. Eating dinner quick, BRB, stick around for some bush flying. Let's go. I'm gonna go in the chat here. How long has he been on the BRB screen? Because, you know, if it's been 5 or 10 minutes, we might just go ahead and raid him. He'll see the raid when he gets back. Oh, stream chat apparently works. Like, oh, he responded to someone 3 minutes ago. 5 minutes, if that. Ah, so he's not gonna be back for another few minutes. I could still go raid him, though. In fact, we might just do that. You guys get to watch him as he goes and takes off and looks like a Coast Guard plane. Or at least has a livery of it. So if you haven't already, hit the follow button here, the follow button on Burstix channel when we head over. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for either some ATC or some flying in the DFW area.